Welcome to the ultimate cinematic breakdown of the masterpiece, redefined modern action cinema, John Wick Chapter 1. Our story introduces us to John Wick, a quiet man grieving the tragic loss of his beloved wife, Helen, to a terminal illness. Before passing away, Helen arranges a final, emotional gift for John, an adorable beagle puppy named Daisy to help him find hope. John forms an instant bond with Daisy, finding a tiny glimmer of peace while driving his classic 1969 Mustang around town. At a gas station, John has a tense encounter with arrogant Russian gangsters led by ISF Tarasov, who demands to buy John's car. John calmly refuses in Russian, completely unaware that this petty interaction is about to trigger a relentless wave of violence. That very night, ISF and his brutal crew break into John's home, savagely beating him unconscious in the dark hallway. In a heartbreaking turn of events, they ruthlessly kill the innocent puppy Daisy and steal John's prized Mustang. Waking up next to his lifeless dog, a deeply broken John feels an overwhelming, burning rage overtake his grief. John takes a sledgehammer to his basement floor, smashing through the concrete to unearth his hidden cache of heavy weapons and gold coins. ISF takes the stolen Mustang to a chop shop run by Aurelio, who recognizes the car and immediately punches ISF in the face. Aurelio informs John that the thief is actually ISF Tarasov, the spoiled son of the city's most powerful Russian crime lord. The formidable syndic Lord Vigo Tarasov learns of his son's foolish mistake and reacts with absolute, paralyzing terror. Vigo explains to a confused ISF that John Wick was their top assassin, known across the underworld as the Baba Yaga or Bogeyman. He reveals that John is the man of focus and sheer will who single-handedly built the entire Tarasov empire before retiring for love. Hoping to protect his foolish son, Vigo calls John to offer financial compensation, but John responds with chilling silence. Vigo immediately deploys a heavily armed 12-man hit squad to execute John in his home before he can strike back. In a breathtaking display of tactical mastery, John effortlessly eliminates the entire hit squad, clearing his house in minutes. John calls a specialized underworld cleanup crew, paying them in gold coins to dispose of the bodies and clean the blood. To hunt down his target, John checks into the iconic Continental Hotel, a safe haven serving exclusively to the criminal underworld. The elegant hotel manager, Winston, warns John that committing any violence on Continental grounds results in immediate execution. Vigo places a massive $20 million bounty on John's head, even breaking the sacred rules by offering it to guests inside the hotel. He specifically recruits Marcus, a veteran sniper and John's old mentor, to take out the legendary hitman from a distance. John tracks ISF to a heavily guarded underground nightclub named the Red Circle, launching a fierce, heart-pounding assault. Armed with close-quarters gun-fu techniques, John blasts his way through dozens of security guards in the neon club. John corners ISF but is caught off guard by a giant bodyguard, allowing the terrified Russian prince to escape into the night. Injured and bleeding, John retreats back to his room at the Continental to patch up his deep wounds and recover. An assassin named Miss Perkins sneaks into John's room to kill him for the bounty, but a warning shot from Marcus saves John's life. John subdues Perkins, forcing her to reveal the secret location of Vigo's heavily guarded underground money laundry. John arrives at the Russian Orthodox Church housing the cash, burning Vigo's entire fortune and critical blackmail material to ashes. A desperate Vigo ambushes John on his way out, capturing him and preparing to execute him while bound to a chair. Before the guards can choke him, Marcus intervenes again with a precision sniper shot, allowing John to break free and kill the executioners. John corners Vigo and forces him to surrender ISF's secret safehouse location in exchange for a temporary truce. Armed with exact coordinates, John raids the safehouse, effortlessly eliminating the guards and finally executing ISF Tarasov. Enraged by his son's death, Vigo brutally executes Marcus in his home for helping John instead of pulling the trigger. Perkins is also lured into a meeting by Winston and executed on the spot for breaking the strict Continental Hotel rules. Winston calls John to inform him that Vigo is attempting to escape the city via a helicopter at the harbor docks. John speeds to the rain-slicked docks, crashing into Vigo's vehicles for one final, brutal showdown in the dark storm. After an intense, hand-to-hand knife fight, John allows himself to be stabbed to gain the leverage needed to fatally wound Vigo, leaving Vigo to die in the rain. A heavily bleeding John breaks into a nearby animal clinic to treat his open wounds. John patches himself up and adopts a lonely pit bull puppy scheduled for euthanasia, walking away into the New York night. Make sure to smash that follow button, like this video, and drop your comments below. Is this the best action movie intro of all time?